Hello and welcome. In today's video, we will be exploring the world of INFJs. INFJs are one of the rarest personality types and they are often called the advocates or protectors. They're known for their empathy, creativity, and deep insight. In this video, we'll be looking at 10 strengths and 10 weaknesses of the INFJ personality type. Let's jump right in, starting with their strength. Number 1. Empathy. One of the most striking traits of INFJs is their empathy. It's like they have this built-in radar for other people's feelings. They can often sense what someone is going through even when that person hasn't said a word. This allows them to offer comfort and support in ways that feel deeply personal and sincere. Whether it's a friend, family member, or even a stranger, INFJs can make you feel understood like few others can. Number 2. Idealism. INFJs are driven by a strong sense of idealism. They're the types who really want to make the world a better place, whether it's through personal interactions or larger social causes. They believe in the potential for positive change and are willing to fight for it. This passion often makes them inspiring leaders, advocates, or simply someone you turn to when you need hope. Number 3. Insightfulness. Have you ever felt like an INFJ could read your mind? It's because they often can pick up on the unspoken, what's happening beneath the surface. They notice the little details and connect the dots in ways most people miss. This insight helps them understand people's motivations and the dynamics of a situation. Number 4. Strong moral compass. INFJs aren't the kind of people who go with the flow if it means compromising their values. They have a very strong sense of right and wrong and are guided by a deep internal moral compass. Whether they're standing up for someone who's being mistreated or making tough decisions, their actions are often driven by a desire to do what's ethically right. Number 5. Creativity. INFJs tend to have incredibly rich inner worlds. They're imaginative and creative thinkers, often finding unconventional solutions to problems. Their creativity may show up in various forms: art, writing, or even in the way they navigate challenges in life. They have the ability to take abstract ideas and turn them into something real and meaningful. Number 6. Determination. Once an INFJ sets their mind on something, they will see it through no matter how difficult it gets. This quiet determination might surprise people who only see their calm and gentle demeanor. But behind that exterior is a deeply driven individual, especially when it comes to projects or causes they believe in. Number 7. Altruism. INFJs are natural helpers. They feel a strong pull to take care of others, often putting their own needs aside to do so. Whether it's offering advice, lending a hand, or simply being there for someone in a tough time, they find meaning in helping others. It's not just about doing good, it's about genuinely wanting to make people's lives better. Number 8. Passionate. When INFJs care about something, they really care. They're not ones to half-heartedly pursue things, they dive in with full passion and energy. This makes them incredibly inspiring to be around because their enthusiasm is contagious. Whether it's a personal project, a relationship, or a cause, they're all in. Number 9. Future-oriented. INFJs are always thinking ahead. They tend to look at the bigger picture and think about the long-term consequences of their actions. They're planners, and while they can appreciate the present, they're usually focused on what they can do today to create a better tomorrow. Number 10. Deep relationships. INFJs don't do shallow. When it comes to relationships, they're all about depth and authenticity. They seek meaningful connections with people and are willing to invest time and energy into building strong, lasting bonds. When you're close to an INFJ, you know you have someone who will be there for you through thick and thin. So, those are the 10 key strengths of the INFJ personality. Qualities that make them compassionate, insightful, and driven to make a difference in the world. But as with any personality type, there's another side to the coin. While their strengths are admirable, INFJs also face some challenges that can hold them back or cause stress in their lives. Now, let's take a look at 10 weaknesses that come with being an INFJ and how they can impact their daily lives. Number 1. Overly idealistic. On the flip side of their idealism, INFJs can struggle when reality doesn't match up with their expectations. They often have such a strong vision of how things should be that when life falls short, they get disappointed. This can make it hard for them to accept imperfections in themselves, in others, or in the world around them. Number 2. Perfectionism. Perfectionism is another challenge for INFJs. They set very high standards not just for themselves but for the things they care about. While this drive can help them achieve great things, it also means they can be incredibly hard on themselves when things don't go exactly as planned. They often struggle to let go of small imperfections. Number 3. Sensitivity to criticism. Because INFJs are so empathetic and attuned to emotions, criticism can cut them deeply. Even constructive feedback might feel like an attack. It's not that they can't handle it, but they take it very personally, which can lead them to overthink and second-guess themselves. Number 4. Difficulty saying no. INFJs are natural givers, but that can sometimes work against them. They have a hard time saying no, especially when someone asks for help. This often leads them to take on too much, which can leave them feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, and even resentful. Number 5. Overthinking. INFJs are thinkers, but sometimes they can get caught in their own heads. They tend to overanalyze situations, often replaying conversations or decisions in their minds long after they've happened. This constant overthinking can lead to unnecessary stress and self-doubt. Number 6. Tendency to isolate. When INFJs feel overwhelmed, misunderstood, or drained, their go-to response is often to retreat into themselves. They need time to recharge, but in doing so, they risk becoming isolated, which can make it harder for them to reach out when they actually need support. Number 7. Holding back. While INFJs are great at understanding others, they often struggle to open up themselves. They may hold back their own feelings even from those closest to them. This can make it difficult for people to fully understand or connect with them on a deeper level. Number 8. Unrealistic expectations. INFJs often expect a lot from themselves and others. While having high standards can be a good thing, it can also lead to frustration and disappointment when people or situations don't live up to their expectations. They sometimes forget that not everyone sees the world the same way they do. Number 9. People-pleasing. Because INFJs hate conflict and want to make others happy, they can fall into the trap of people-pleasing. This might mean they suppress their own needs or opinions to avoid upsetting others, which can lead to them feeling unfulfilled or taken advantage of. Number 10. Emotional exhaustion. INFJs are so emotionally in tone with others that they can end up absorbing other people's emotions. This can be draining, especially if they don't take the time to set boundaries or recharge. Emotional exhaustion is a real risk for INFJs, particularly when they're constantly putting others first. So, those are the 10 strengths and 10 weaknesses of the INFJ personality type. INFJs have so much to offer the world with their compassion, creativity, and vision. But like all of us, they face their own unique challenges. If you're an INFJ or you know someone who is, which of these points resonated with you? Let us know in the comments below. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We will see you in the next video.